That's nasty. Look at that chart. Jesus. I can't believe I didn't. Man, that's good. I'm excited to talk about this. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Trace Trades, where we give technical analysis on different stocks in the stock market, as well as potential buy, hold, or sell opinions on these given stocks. I'd like to preface by saying that I'm not a financial advisor nor expert, so take what I say with a grain of salt. The reason that I started this channel is because a couple years back, I was about $30,000 deep in some medical debt, and I was very fortunate to have some close family, friends, and mentors that pushed me to work hard and invest my money. And I'm happy to say that not only am I now financially free, but I'm doing pretty well for myself at the age of 23. So if I can pass along any of the information, resources, or tools that are given to me here in the community and make a couple people better off than they were before, that's all that I can ask for. Last, if you would not mind dropping a like on the video, it really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. Guys, I made a cup of coffee here at the hotel. That doesn't even look like coffee. This looks like whiskey. What's going on? Man, that's crazy. Anyways, we're going to be talking about ticker symbol ATOS, ATOS Therapeutics Incorporated. We're going to look at this from a 1 month and 1 day, 1 minute perspective to give you both a macroscopic and microscopic view of the charts here. I do have 3 different indicators pulled up. The RSI, which is a relative strength index. Anything over 70 is overbought. Anything under 30 oversold. I have the 200 EMA, which is the exponential moving average. And this is just a price valuation trend line over a 200-day moving period. And then the 15-day VAMA, which is the volume adjusted moving average. And this is a 15-day price action-based trend line adjusted accordingly to the overall volume going into a stock. So we'll talk about these. Talk about some different bullish and bearish price action we're seeing here. Although we're not really seeing any bearish action whatsoever. This has literally just been going absolutely straight up. In fact, today was the most consolidation we've really seen. It went up 12%. So, god dang, that's just nuts. I'm really excited to talk about this. So anyways, we're going to look at that. We're going to look at the overall volume going into the stock. We'll give you some potential entry points, exit points, the whole 9 yards. I will drop a Fibonacci, which is very easy to do. You take the base of the run-up to the peak of the run-up, and it gives you an idea of some different retracements and support levels you may be looking for in the future. We'll look at this and the whole 9 yards, as well as the fundamentals of the company. So let's just get right into the video. But first, I want to give a quick shout out to the guys over at the Patreon. We are 480 members strong right now. It's absolutely insane. I can't believe it, honestly. It's just crazy. I really do appreciate the support. They will have access to the private Discord, as well as real-time insights to my personal trading. And we've got some freaking gold in here, guys. We've got SPAC plays, short-term plays, mid-term plays, long-term plays, investing assistance, chat and questions. Guys, there are people in here that make so much freaking money. Like, I took like 20 minutes to peek through some of these different channels in here, and there's some people that really know what they're doing. So if you're interested, there is a link to the Patreon in the description down below. Now, if we take a quick look at ATOS, let me just read off a quick description on MarketWatch. They operate as a clinical stage pharmaceutical company which focuses on the development of novel therapeutics and delivery methods for the treatment of breast cancer and other breast conditions. It offers ForeCYTE and ArgusCYTE diagnostic tests. The ForeCYTE breast health test provides personalized information about the 10-year and lifetime risk of breast cancer for women between ages 18 and 65. The ArgusCYTE breast health test offers information to help inform breast cancer treatment options and to help monitor potential recurrence. And their overall market cap right now is $79.41 million. What? Dang. This is such a filthy stock. Ooh, man. I'm just pumped to look at this. This is crazy. This is like Tesla growth, honestly. You can't ask for much more. Well, the first thing I'm noticing is if you had got into this right when you see this crossover on the 15 VAMA over the 200 EMA at 96 cents, you would have doubled up your money now, which is as smooth and easy as it gets for doubling up your money, because there really hasn't been any issues whatsoever with the stock moving. I mean, I'm currently sitting in a new. This doesn't look, I mean, it's been a little bit choppy. We see ups and downs, although I feel very good about a new. That's a stock that I'm not going to be letting go anytime soon. Zome, this has been very choppy, ups and downs, but ATOS. Oh, this just makes me think of Kratos. If you played God of War, I was a big video game nerd back in the day. I played a lot of God of War, and just that's what it makes me think of. Not that that matters. I just wanted to throw it out there. Anyways, we are looking at that crossover back here. The gap has grown every single day with each trading day, which is increasing the overall bullish nature of the stock. This is extremely controlled by bulls. And what I really like to see a lot, and this tells you a lot about the psychology of who's investing in the stock, is not just a nice consistency in volume, but a nice consistency in green volume. There's not a lot of people selling out of this stock right now. And even when they are, are, people are scooping that up. They're not letting this go down. And that indicates to me that a lot of people really believe in what this company is doing for not just a trade, but for the long term. And honestly, if you just think about the premise of the company, right? Dealing with breast cancer, the ForeCYTE breast health test, the ArgusCYTE diagnostic test. This seems like a really big game changer, and I don't see how you can absolutely lose whatsoever with investing in this company. You know, something that I think is very important is when you put your money into a stock, essentially you are becoming a partial owner of the business, right? So even though maybe you have 5,000 shares and the outstanding shares overall is like, I don't know, like 50 million, you still have a stake. You still own part of that company. So I think you should take pride in what you put your money into, even if it's just as a trade, right? Even if it's just for a day, for an hour, for 5 minutes, right? Because you are contributing to that company. You are a partial owner of that company, no matter how long it is. So when you're getting into that, you should really think about the overall fundamentals and the message that they're sending, right? That's why my favorite company on the planet is MVIS, because I absolutely believe in everything they're doing. I will not get out of the stock for as long as I'm an investor, because I absolutely love everything that this company is doing, and I believe in them long term. So ATOS is another great example. If you absolutely believe in what this company is doing, which I think a lot of people do just looking at the charts here, it's definitely worth holding on to the stock. So I know that was really random and kind of a tangent, but that's my motivational talk for the day. So that's how it's looking right now. We have a nice fat gap between the 15 VAMA, the 200 EMA. God, this is a filthy chart. Volume looks great. RSI corrections. We've only seen one really bad correction, and I don't know this for sure. If I had to guess, this was a direct offering. This almost always happens immediately after a direct offering, and that's kind of an asterisk, right? So this is atypical. There was a news catalyst that forced that to happen, but natural price action, the corrections really haven't been too bad. They've been pretty smooth, pretty straight up movement, and every single time that this stock has shot down, right, it recovered. So look at this. We dropped from $1.38 down all the way to $1.19, $1.13. And by the end of the day, we were at $1.24. So we honestly didn't end that red on ATOS on, January 15th. And since then, it's just grown. The volume is increasing. We're seeing a huge push in volatility. There's a lot of buying pressure. This is beautiful to me. Look at this. So I'm just going to zoom in and make this really easy to see. Look at these long freaking green candle wicks down here. You know what that indicates is sellers tried to push the price down and they failed to do so, right? And that indicates both weak selling presence and strong buying pressure. And we see that a lot on the charts here, especially today. I think this could be a filthy play to get into on Monday. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie whatsoever, because the entire day today, sellers tried pushing the price down, and look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's only one candle here that doesn't have a wick underneath it. Weak selling pressure. This is huge. This is so huge. Sellers tried to push this price down, and today the price action was, we only went up 10, 11, 12%, whatever, which doesn't seem like a lot because every penny stock on the market's going absolutely bananas right now, but I think that there was a lot more room to run here if there wasn't selling pressure, weak selling pressure nonetheless, but selling pressure. So if we come into the market open on Monday and there are buyers that step in and say, hey, I want a huge piece of this company, and sellers are nowhere to be found, this is going to run. This is going to run. And this is going to be a stock that I add to the Discord because I feel really good about this. I'm going to do some deeper digging, see if I can find any upcoming news catalysts, but just basically looking at the charts, this looks like a stock that is ready to blow up. And I don't like chasing stocks. I don't like buying at all-time highs, but everything about this is saying we're going to keep going. So that's how that's looking right now. We'll change it over to the 2-day 1-minute chart really quick. Just take a quick look for any extra confirmations of bullish or bearish territory. And I stand by what I said. I mean, we've got some really long freaking candle wicks underneath these candles, which indicates weak selling pressure. That looks very nice. In the after hours, we did see a little bit of a sell-off, but we recovered very nicely. So we've got a nice little bottom out right here, which is typically a very bullish indicator. Even if it's just consolidation, this indicates that sellers tried to push the price down and they failed to do so. There's a lot of buying pressure here, and that is validated by these long candle wicks underneath the candles, right? So everything about this right now to me is saying, hey, we want to run, and we want to run right now. I mean, we've got this double bottom right here, the George W. You can see that. That looks absolutely beautiful. we've got, this is a stair-stepping downwards double bottom, but it is a double bottom nonetheless. It's just not as strong. So we've got one bottom out here, followed by another bottom out right here. This indicates pretty strong selling pressure, or excuse me, pretty strong buying pressure, and everything about this looks beautiful. We did gap up, right? Pretty heavy gap up and a little bit of a bleed for the rest of the day, but it held very, very well. In fact, now that I'm looking at this, this looks like a wedge formation in the making. And that is a tightening of price action. And as you see this tightening of price action, this is confirmation to buyers that, hey, this stock isn't going to plummet. I feel safe getting into this right now. And if we see a break above this top trend line, which it looks like we might see here in the after hours, it's very possible, I would expect a pretty violent and filthy move in the upward direction. And everything about ATOS right now looks absolutely gorgeous. So that is what I have for the video today, guys. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like. It really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. And lastly, I do have an affiliate link in the description box down below for TubeBuddy. Now, TubeBuddy is an SEO optimization website that I personally pay a $9 per month membership for, and it is highly what I attribute growing from 0 to 11,000 subscribers in just over a month. So if you're a content creator or looking to become one, it is a great tool to help get your videos into the eyes of your intended audience. And if you do use my link, I receive a commission off your purchase at no extra cost to you. So it's a great way to support the channel, and if you're not interested, that's totally fine. I just appreciate your support by taking the time to watch my videos and make some fat, filthy, freaking margins off of stocks like ATOS here today. So that's what I have for the video today. Thank you for watching, my friends, and I will see you all next time. Peace.